The Whispering Glacier. The sun dipped below the horizon as Tobian and Nivara continued their journey across the desert, the heart of the oasis safely packed away. The landscape gradually transformed again, the warm sands giving way to the chill of high mountain peaks. They had received a clue from the heart of the oasis about their next destination, a place known as the Whispering Glacier. According to the legends, Tobian said, studying a scroll they had found in the enchanted oasis, the Whispering Glacier is a place where the winds carry ancient secrets, and the ice holds memories of the world's past. Nivara, her gaze focused on the snowy peaks in the distance, nodded. It sounds like a place of great mystery. But to navigate the glacier, I'll need to change my form once again. She stepped to the side, her form shimmering as she began to transform. Her hair lightened to a silvery white, shimmering like freshly fallen snow. Her eyes turned to a piercing blue, reflecting the icy landscape, and her skin became pale and smooth, reminiscent of glistening ice. Her gown transformed into a flowing robe of delicate, frost-like fabric that sparkled like stardust. Nivara had become the spirit of the Whispering Glacier. Tobian marveled at her new appearance. You look perfect for the environment. The glacier's magic must be strong here. Nivara smiled, her voice carrying the crisp, cool tone of the glacier winds. Thank you. Let's find out what secrets the glacier holds. As they ascended the mountain path, the air grew colder, and snowflakes began to swirl around them. Nivara guided them expertly, her transformation allowing her to blend with the icy surroundings and sense the subtle changes in the wind. After several hours of trekking through the snow, they reached the base of the glacier. The ice glowed with an otherworldly blue light, and the sound of whispering winds filled the air, as if the glacier itself were alive and communicating ancient secrets. This place is incredible, Tobian said, his breath visible in the cold air. We need to find a way to access the glacier's deeper layers. Nivara nodded, her eyes scanning the ice. The whispers might be our guide. Listen to the wind, it might lead us to where we need to go. They followed the direction of the whispers, which grew louder as they approached a large, frozen archway embedded in the glacier. The archway was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols, their surfaces glowing faintly in the moonlight. This looks like an entrance, Tobian said, examining the carvings. But we need to unlock it. Nivara approached the archway, her hand touching the carvings. As she did, the symbols began to shift and change, responding to her touch. The whispers grew more insistent, guiding her to arrange the symbols in a specific pattern. With Tobian's help, they deciphered the pattern and activated the ancient mechanism. The archway slowly opened, revealing a hidden passage leading deeper into the glacier. As they entered the passage, the air grew colder, and the ice around them sparkled with a soft, ethereal light. The passage twisted and turned, leading them to a vast cavern filled with towering ice formations and frozen waterfalls. In the center of the cavern was a massive, shimmering ice crystal, its light casting reflections across the walls. This must be it, Tobian said, awe in his voice. The heart of the Whispering Glacier. Nivara approached the ice crystal, her form glowing with a soft, bluish light. The crystal resonated with her presence, its light intensifying as she drew closer. The whispers in the air became clearer, forming coherent phrases and ancient chants. As Nivara reached out to touch the crystal, the whispers converged into a single voice, ancient and powerful. Welcome, seekers of truth. You have proven yourselves worthy. The crystal holds the memories of the world, the secrets of the past and future. The crystal's light brightened, and visions began to form in the air around them. They saw scenes of ancient civilizations that had once harnessed the glacier's magic, their achievements and struggles frozen in time. They also saw glimpses of the future, possibilities shaped by their actions and choices. The crystal revealed a powerful artifact known as the Ice Heart, a gem imbued with the essence of the glacier's magic. It was said to have the ability to control the elements and reveal hidden truths. As the visions faded, the crystal's light dimmed, and the Ice Heart appeared before them, encased in a delicate, frost-covered box. Nivara carefully retrieved it, her eyes filled with wonder. "This artifact is incredible," Tobian said, examining the Ice Heart. "It's a key to unlocking even greater secrets." Nivara nodded, her gaze reflecting the light of the Ice Heart. "With this, we can explore the depths of magic and uncover more of the world's mysteries." As they left the cavern, the glacier's whispers seemed to follow them, as if blessing their journey. The landscape was now bathed in the soft light of dawn, and the ice glowed with a gentle, serene brilliance. With the Ice Heart in their possession and their spirits high, Tobian and Nivara prepared to continue their journey. The world was full of magic and wonder, and their adventure was far from over. "This has been an amazing chapter," Tobian said, his voice filled with excitement. "I can't wait to see where the Ice Heart will lead us next." Nivara smiled, her eyes reflecting the light of the glacier. "Neither can I. The adventure continues, and there are still many secrets to uncover." With a renewed sense of purpose and anticipation, Tobian and Nivara set off once more, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The luminous jungle. After leaving the Whispering Glacier, Tobian and Nivara traveled southward, guided by the ancient magic of the Ice Heart. Their journey led them into a region where the climate shifted dramatically once again, from icy peaks to a lush, vibrant jungle. As they approached the edge of the jungle, the air grew thick with humidity, and the sounds of exotic creatures filled the atmosphere. The dense foliage was a stark contrast to the icy landscapes they had left behind. "This jungle is said to be a place of both great beauty and hidden dangers," Tobian remarked as they stepped into the lush greenery. The heart of the oasis mentioned a mystical artifact hidden in a jungle like this. "We should be cautious." Nivara nodded, her gaze sweeping over the jungle's vibrant colors. "I'll need to change my appearance once more to blend in with this environment and sense its magic." She stepped to a nearby clearing, where her form began to shift. Her hair transformed into a rich, emerald green, cascading like a waterfall of leaves. Her eyes turned to a deep, golden hue, reflecting the dappled sunlight filtering through the canopy. Her skin took on a warm, earthy brown tone, and her gown changed into a flowing, vine-like fabric adorned with delicate flowers and glowing fireflies. Nivara had become the spirit of the luminous jungle. Tobian admired her new appearance, a smile spreading across his face. "You look like you're part of the jungle itself. Let's see what wonders and challenges it holds." They ventured deeper into the jungle, navigating through thick vines and towering trees. The air was alive with the hum of insects and the calls of unseen creatures. Nivara's transformation allowed her to move gracefully through the dense foliage, her senses finely attuned to the jungle's magic. As they made their way through the jungle, they discovered a series of ancient stone markers, partially hidden by vines and moss. The markers were engraved with symbols that seemed to tell a story. "These markers might be clues," Tobian said, examining the symbols. "They could guide us to the artifact we're seeking." Nivara approached the first marker, her fingers tracing the symbols. The markers seemed to respond to her touch, and the vines around them began to shift and part, revealing a hidden path. "This is incredible," Nivara said, her voice filled with wonder. The jungle is guiding us. They followed the path, which led them to a magnificent, ancient temple hidden deep within the jungle. The temple was overgrown with vines and flowers, its stone walls covered in glowing runes. At the center of the temple was a large, crystalline structure, pulsing with a soft, luminescent light. "This must be it," Tobian said, his eyes wide with excitement. "The artifact should be somewhere inside the temple." They entered the temple, the air filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers and the soft glow of bioluminescent plants. The interior was a labyrinth of corridors and chambers, each filled with magical traps and puzzles. Nivara's keen senses and transformation allowed her to navigate the challenges with ease. They encountered moving walls, hidden traps, and magical barriers, but with Nivara's guidance and Tobian's ingenuity, they managed to overcome each obstacle. Finally, they reached the heart of the temple, where the crystalline structure stood on a raised pedestal. The structure was a large, multifaceted gem that radiated a warm, golden light. It was surrounded by a protective barrier of shimmering energy. "This is the heart of the luminous jungle," Tobian said, his voice filled with awe. "We need to find a way to unlock it." Nivara approached the gem, her eyes glowing with a soft, green light. As she touched the barrier, it began to resonate with her presence. The energy shifted and pulsed, responding to her touch. With Tobian's help, they deciphered the final puzzle, aligning the energy patterns with the symbols on the temple walls. The barrier around the gem dissipated, revealing the heart of the luminous jungle, a beautiful, radiant gem that seemed to capture the essence of the jungle's magic. Nivara carefully retrieved the gem, her eyes reflecting its warm glow. "This artifact is incredible. It holds the power of the jungle's magic and the wisdom of its ancient guardians." As they left the temple, the jungle seemed to come alive with a renewed energy. The flowers bloomed more brightly, and the creatures of the jungle sang with joy. "This has been another amazing adventure," Tobian said, his voice filled with excitement. "The heart of the luminous jungle will guide us to new discoveries." Nivara smiled, her gaze reflecting the gem's light. "The world is full of wonders, and our journey is far from over. There are still many places to explore and mysteries to uncover." With the heart of the luminous jungle in their possession and their spirits high, Tobian and Nivara prepared to continue their journey, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The Celestial Peaks. With the heart of the luminous jungle securely tucked away, Tobian and Nivara set their sights on the next leg of their journey. Guided by the glowing gem's energy, they traveled toward the Celestial Peaks, a range of majestic mountains said to touch the sky and hold ancient secrets of the cosmos. As they approached the mountains, the air grew cooler, and the landscape became more rugged and dramatic. Snow-capped peaks loomed in the distance, their tops shrouded in mist and clouds. The journey ahead promised to be both breathtaking and challenging. "I've heard that the Celestial Peaks are a place where the boundaries between the earthly and the heavenly blur," Tobian said, his eyes scanning the towering peaks. "We'll need to be prepared for the magical forces at play." Nivara nodded, her gaze fixed on the mountains. "To navigate the heights and understand the celestial magic, I'll need to adapt my appearance once again." She stepped to a secluded spot, where her form began to shimmer and change. Her hair transformed into a cascade of silver and white, flowing like the misty clouds that wrapped around the peaks. Her eyes turned to a deep, cosmic blue, reflecting the vastness of the night sky. Her skin became a pale, iridescent hue, resembling the shimmer of stardust. Her gown morphed into a flowing robe adorned with patterns of constellations and celestial symbols, glittering like the night sky. Nivara had become the spirit of the Celestial Peaks. Tobian admired her new appearance, his eyes filled with wonder. "You look like you were born for the heavens. Let's see what mysteries the celestial peaks hold." They began their ascent up the rugged trails of the celestial peaks, the air growing colder and thinner as they climbed. Nivara's transformation allowed her to move with ease, her celestial form adapting effortless to the changing environment. The higher they climbed, the more they noticed strange phenomena, floating crystals that emitted a soft, soothing light, and ethereal constellations that seemed to shift and move in the sky above them. "This place is incredible," Tobian said, his voice echoing in the high altitude. "The magic here is unlike anything we've encountered before." Nivara nodded, her eyes scanning the surroundings. "We need to follow the celestial signs. They may lead us to the hidden secrets of the peaks." As they continued their climb, they came across a series of floating platforms suspended in midair, each adorned with celestial symbols and glowing softly. The platforms formed a path leading up to a towering spire at the peak of the mountain. "We need to reach that spire," Tobian said, pointing to the structure in the distance. "But the path is not straightforward." Nivara's eyes glowed with determination. "We'll have to use the celestial magic to navigate the floating platforms." They carefully made their way across the platforms, using Nivara's celestial abilities to sense and align the magical energies. The platforms shifted and realigned, creating a pathway that guided them toward the spire. As they reached the base of the spire, they found an ancient door carved with intricate celestial symbols. The door seemed to pulse with a soft, rhythmic energy. "This must be the entrance," Tobian said, examining the symbols. "We need to unlock it." Nivara approached the door, her celestial energy resonating with the symbols. As she touched the carvings, the door began to glow and slowly opened, revealing a grand chamber filled with celestial artifacts and ancient tomes. In the center of the chamber was a large, crystalline orb, suspended in midair and glowing with a soft, otherworldly light. The orb was surrounded by a constellation of smaller crystals, each radiating a different color. "This is the celestial orb," Tobian said, his eyes wide with awe. "It holds the power of the stars and the knowledge of the cosmos." Nivara approached the orb, her celestial form glowing in harmony with its light. As she touched the orb, it began to resonate with a harmonious melody, and a vision appeared before them. The vision showed the origins of the cosmos, the creation of the stars, and the ancient beings who once wielded the power of the celestial magic. It revealed that the orb was a key to understanding the deeper mysteries of the universe. The vision also hinted at a hidden realm beyond the peaks, a place where the celestial magic could be harnessed to unlock even greater secrets. With the knowledge gained from the vision, Nivara carefully retrieved the celestial orb, her eyes reflecting its light. "This artifact will guide us to the hidden realm and help us uncover more of the universe's mysteries." As they left the spire, the celestial energy seemed to follow them, as if blessing their journey. The sky above them was filled with a dazzling display of stars, and the peaks glowed with a soft, ethereal light. "This has been a truly extraordinary adventure," Tobian said, his voice filled with excitement. "The celestial orb will lead us to new discoveries." Nivara smiled, her gaze reflecting the light of the orb. "The adventure continues, and there are still many wonders to explore." With the celestial orb in their possession and their spirits high, Tobian and Nivara prepared to continue their journey, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.